Before your morning coffee is finished, you may have already trusted an app with your money, your health information, your travel plans, your work, or the people you love. Apps are no longer simply colorful icons on a screen. They are service systems. They help businesses take payments, help teams make decisions, help customers get answers, and help entire organizations stay connected. But here is the challenge. A great idea does not automatically become a great app. The difference often lies in the service behind it, how the app is planned, designed, built, tested, secured, launched, and improved. What happens when an app is misunderstood, rushed, or handed to the wrong development partner? Delays can grow, costs can drift, users can leave, and trust can disappear much faster than it was earned. So what exactly are app development services? How do they work? Who is involved? And what should a business, founder, or future app owner know before investing? This is Get to Know App Development Services. Today we are going deep into the world behind the apps we rely on every day, uncovering the process, the people, the choices, and the warning signs that can shape whether an app becomes genuinely useful or just another forgotten download. To understand app development services, we first need to understand where apps came from. Software originally lived mainly on large computers operated by specialists. As personal computers became common, software moved into homes and offices. People began using applications, often shortened to apps, for writing, accounting, design, games, and communication. The next major shift came with the internet. Software no longer had to live only on one machine. It could connect people, data, and services across the world. Then smartphones put powerful computers into pockets, creating a completely new expectation. Information and services should be available instantly, wherever we are. Early mobile apps were often simple and limited by slow networks, small screens, and restricted device power. But as phones, cloud infrastructure, payment systems, and development tools improved, apps became capable of supporting complex everyday activities, from global banking and streaming to logistics, learning, and professional services. This created a new need. Organizations did not just need someone to write code. They needed a coordinated service that could turn a business problem into a reliable digital experience. That is where app development services evolved, bringing together strategy, user research, design, engineering, quality assurance, security, release management, and ongoing support. What began as a way to automate simple tasks has become a central way organizations deliver value. Today, an app may be a product, a customer channel, an internal operating system, a marketplace, a community, or the core of an entire business. App development does not exist in isolation. It sits inside a much larger ecosystem. At one end are users. They expect an experience that is fast, simple, accessible, and trustworthy. At the other end are organizations that need the app to support real outcomes. Revenue, efficiency, service quality, compliance, growth, or stronger customer relationships. Between them are product owners, subject matter experts, UX and UI designers, software engineers, testers, security specialists, data teams, cloud providers, legal and privacy advisors, support teams, and often external technology partners. Every group has a different responsibility. A product owner decides what problem should be solved. A designer makes the solution understandable. Engineers build the functionality. Testers challenge it. Security and privacy specialists help protect it. Operations teams make sure it stays available after launch. The wider environment is also changing quickly. Customers compare every app with the best digital experience they have used, not only with direct competitors. Regulations can affect how personal information, payments, health data, or children's data are handled. App stores set distribution rules. Cyber threats continue to evolve, and AI is changing both what apps can do and how they can be built. That is why app development services matter today. An app is not simply a technical project. It is a living service that must balance user needs, business goals, reliability, risk, cost, and change. At its core, app development services are the professional activities used to plan, create, release, and continuously improve a software application for mobile devices, web browsers, desktops, or connected systems. The first component is discovery. Before anyone starts building, the team needs clarity. Who is the user? What job are they trying to do? What pain point exists today? What would success look like? Discovery may involve interviews, workshops, competitor research, process mapping, and a review of technical or regulatory constraints. The second component is product definition. This turns broad ideas into a focused plan. The team identifies the most valuable features, defines user journeys, writes requirements, and agrees what belongs in the first version. This is often where the word MVP, or minimum viable product, appears. An MVP is not a poor quality app. It is a deliberately focused first release that tests the most important value with real users. The third component is experience design. UX, or user experience, looks at how the app should work. The flows, language, accessibility, and ease of completing a task. UI, or user interface, focuses on the visible layer: layouts, typography, colors, buttons, and components. Strong design reduces confusion before expensive development begins. The fourth component is engineering. This may include a front end, the screens and interactions people use, and a back end, the services, databases, integrations, and business rules working behind the scenes. An app may be native, meaning separately built for iOS and Android, cross-platform where more code is shared, or web-based running in a browser. The right choice depends on the experience required, the budget, performance needs, device features, and long-term plans. The fifth component is quality, security, and release management. Quality assurance checks whether the product works as intended across devices and real-world conditions. Security work addresses issues such as authentication, permissions, data protection, and safe handling of integrations. Release management prepares the app for deployment, including App Store submissions where relevant, monitoring, support processes, and rollback plans. In practice, the process generally follows 5 stages: discover the problem and define the outcome, prioritize the scope and design the experience, build the app and its supporting services in small, reviewable increments, test for usability, performance, reliability, security, and compatibility, launch, measure, learn, and improve. Many teams work in short delivery cycles, often called sprints. Instead of waiting months to see progress, stakeholders review working pieces regularly. This helps teams learn early, adjust priorities, and avoid building large amounts of functionality nobody needs. The final outcome should not simply be an app that works on launch day. It should be a service that solves a defined problem, can be supported responsibly, and has a realistic path for improvement. Understanding the theory is important, but what do app development services look like in the real world? Imagine a growing home services company. Customers call to make bookings. Technicians receive changes by phone. Staff update spreadsheets manually. Customers cannot easily see appointment times, job status, or invoices. The business does not necessarily need an app because apps are fashionable. It needs a better way to deliver its service. The first decision is to identify the highest value problem. Perhaps the first version should let customers book, receive updates, and view their service history. Perhaps technicians need a simple mobile workflow to see jobs, upload photos, and mark work complete. Trying to create every possible feature at once would increase complexity and delay learning. The development team can then create a prototype, a realistic visual model that users can test before full engineering begins. If customers struggle to find a booking slot or technicians cannot complete a job with one hand while on site, those insights are much cheaper to address now than after launch. As development progresses, good practice means keeping decisions visible. The business should know what is being built, why it matters, what risks exist, and what has changed. Demos should show functioning software, not only slide decks or promises. Testing should include the people who will actually use the app, not only the project team. There are common warning signs, requirements that change every day without a clear prioritization process, a provider who promises every feature for an unusually low fixed price, no discussion of data ownership, security, accessibility, or support, no working demonstrations until the end, no plan for what happens when a user forgets a password, a payment fails, or an integration becomes unavailable. Success should not be measured only by downloads or launch day applause. It should also consider completion rates, support requests, user satisfaction, reliability, adoption by the intended audience, business outcomes, and the ability to improve safely over time. Despite its importance, app development is surrounded by misconceptions. One common belief is, if the idea is good, the app will succeed. In reality, an idea is only the starting point. Success depends on whether the app solves a meaningful problem, reaches the right audience, feels easy to use, and continues improving after launch. Another myth is, development is finished when the app is published. Publishing is a milestone, not the finish line. Devices change, operating systems update, user expectations evolve, vulnerabilities are discovered, and business needs shift. Responsible development includes maintenance, monitoring, and a roadmap for change. Another misunderstanding is that the fastest route is always to build everything immediately. In some circumstances, a large first release may be justified, but many projects benefit from learning with a smaller, high-quality initial scope. The goal is not to build less forever. It is to build the right things in the right order. There is also a debate around native versus cross-platform development. Native apps can offer deeper platform alignment and may be valuable when performance or device-specific capability is critical. Cross-platform approaches can improve speed and consistency for some products. Neither is universally superior. The right choice depends on the app's purpose, complexity, budget, team skills, and future plans. And what about AI? AI can accelerate certain parts of research, coding, testing, and support. But it does not remove the need for clear product decisions, review, security controls, or accountability. Faster output is not automatically better output. Here is today's Servicingpedia fact or fiction question. A detailed feature list is enough to guarantee a successful app development project. Think about it and share your answer in the comments before we reveal it in a future episode. App development services are often confused with web design, software maintenance, or no-code tools, but they are not identical. A website may primarily present information, generate inquiries, or support content marketing. An application usually enables ongoing interaction, accounts, workflows, personalized information, transactions, collaboration, or connected data. Custom development is designed around a specific organization or audience. It can offer flexibility and differentiation, but it also requires time, investment, and ongoing ownership. Off-the-shelf software can be faster to adopt and easier to predict in cost, but it may require the business to adapt its processes around the product. No-code and low-code tools can be excellent for prototypes, internal workflows, and some customer experiences. They can reduce delivery time for the right use case. Their limitations may become more important when a product needs unique logic, high scale, complex integrations, specialized performance, or complete control over the technical environment. Manual processes can also remain appropriate when a task is rare, highly variable, or dependent on expert judgment. Automation is not automatically an improvement if it makes a good human process more complicated. The best question is not, which approach is always better? It is, which approach fits this particular problem, audience, level of risk, and available resources. App development services have already changed dramatically, but their development is far from complete. AI-assisted tools may help teams explore ideas, generate first drafts of code, identify defects, personalize experiences, and provide better support. Automation may make routine testing and deployment faster. Better analytics may help organizations understand where users struggle and what creates real value. But new possibilities also create new responsibilities. More connected services can mean more privacy concerns. More automation can make it easier to move quickly without enough review. AI-generated outputs may still require validation for accuracy, safety, fairness, and security. The future is likely to reward teams that combine speed with responsible judgment. We may also see stronger demand for accessible design, transparent data practices, resilient systems, and digital products that work for broader groups of people, not only the most technically confident users. The organizations that succeed will be those that remain adaptable. They will treat app development as an ongoing service, listen carefully to users, manage risks early, and keep learning as technology changes. Even as the tools evolve, the fundamental purpose remains the same. Use technology to solve a real problem in a way people can trust. Today, we discovered that app development services are far more than coding. They bring together strategy, user understanding, design, engineering, testing, security, and long-term support. We explored why the strongest projects begin with a clear problem, not a long wish list, and why an app launch should be treated as the beginning of learning, not the end of the work. We also learned that the right development approach depends on context. Custom development, off-the-shelf software, no-code tools, and manual processes each have a place when chosen for the right reason. Most importantly, a successful app is not defined only by how it looks. It is defined by whether it creates useful, reliable, and trusted outcomes for the people who depend on it. But this is only one part of the much larger world of modern services and digital operations. Next time on Servicingpedia, we will explore how to choose the right app development partner and the questions every organization should ask before signing a contract. If you found this episode valuable, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us your biggest app development lesson in the comments. You can continue exploring, learning, and connecting with the community at Servicingpedia.com. Thank you for watching Servicingpedia, part of the MP Nerds ecosystem.